Oh, yes! I hate this! It is revolting!
More?
Please.
I think all of us are a data right now. Or at least most of us. Welcome back to the Faces of Evil. So bad it's good. Wait, no. No. It's still bad. Still kind of bad. Previously, we defeated some of Ganon's minions, like Garonu, and Harlequin, and Militron, who apparently realizes which game he's in. We went to the Fortress Centrum, got a shield from Elsa in the Saragon Caves, which is apparently a volcano that's also frozen. So next we're going to Shipwreck Cliff. We have, like, flying helmet, winged helmet. Also, my door refuses to stay shut today, for some reason. But yeah, there was Vikings here. They took one look at the place, and it was like, yeah, this place is terrible, we're leaving immediately. There's weird faces everywhere. Looks like a bad Zelda game.
My hero!
Oh god, why?
Won't you please jump across that little old chasm and cut my daddy's chains? Pretty please, have a heart.
Whatever you say, Southern Pinkle, just don't maul Link again. We got a heart from that, somehow. I think we should have lost one instead. This cliff is unjumpable without the winged helmet. I don't mean use the winged helmet, it's just if you don't have the winged helmet, there's an invisible wall in your way. You could easily jump that gap. Oh hey, check it out, it's the Faces of Evil! You know, as soon as Ganon's minions arrived here, this is the first place they stopped and just carved their faces into the wall.
Please, Link, jump and cut these chains. The Arpagus are driving me crazy.
So I'm guessing her dad was in prison from stealing fire from the gods?
Thanks. Say, you have a fire diamond, don't you?
Sure.
Then let me fix your sword. Let's see how it works.
Wow.
So that's what we needed the fire diamond for. Now we could shoot our sword all we want. We have a permanent shooty sword. Why didn't transfer over to, say, the rest of the games? Well, that's because this is a spin-off. Even though that would be cool. Alright, now that we got a shooty sword, you should check back in with Southern Pinkle. Because her dad is safe, right? Her dad would be with her, and she would be so proud of it.
My hero!
Oh no, not again! So she's just a free heal now. Her dad kind of just effed off the continent. The entire continent, he just left it. He was like, Hyrule is a silly place if they're right next door to this. They have to be. So let's go to Glecko. I'm not quite sure why it's called Glecko. Maybe it means skeletons in Caridian. Maybe. I'm sure there's another minion in here somewhere doing terrible things to Caridians. We're gonna have to kill that Moblin down there. I'm not quite sure if it's a Moblin, actually. Moblins wouldn't be in this game, they know better. But oh boy, I can't wait to Power Glove some Dodongos. Power Glove works on them too. You don't need bombs. These are budget Dodongos. I think all of these minions are like Ganon's budget version of their minions. He just got them from a dollar store. They're expendable.
Where are you heading, partner?
I'm going to fight Glutko.
Don't fight him, feed him! Something spicy. Know what I mean?
No, not exactly. But I'll just throw bombs at him instead. That's not a door, Link. That's a door. So we have to feed Glecko something spicy. Because, I don't know. He wants to go on that challenge thing, where they ask him questions. What do they call that? Hot Ones? Yeah, he wants to be on Hot Ones.
Through the eye of Glutko lies the shrine of Koridai.
I'm simply famished.
No!
It tastes like a Dyra. Perhaps just one more?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that has to be some developer's fetish. They had to entertain themselves somehow.
Oh, goody! Mashed Link for the main course!
You didn't even meet Link before. How do you know him? You should be like, hey, who are you? Here, have a bomb.
Uh-oh!
So yeah, he's a Dodongo. We got to beat... bomb something at least looks like a Dodongo. And Link is now dead because of Bat. All of his conquests cut short by Bat. Also, this rock takes a lot of bomb damage, so Power Glove it instead. And that's not the only instance of Glucko. Like we've seen, somehow, what's his name? Garonu managed to recombobulate. There's another Glucko. That's why you have to heal. I didn't heal, did I? There we go. It's a double Glucko! You can't Power Glove Glucko. You have to blow him up with bombs. There you go.
Uh-oh!
So there goes the Glucko twins. And we got the Book of Korodai! Hey, that's great! That means we get to go back to Nortica. Remember Ippo the Reader? It's time for him to accomplish what he's fated to do. Reading. Because reading is fundamental. Like this game, it's not fun and it makes me mental. Luckily we have a lot of hearts now, so we could survive a lot of these hits. Alright, I got your book.
Listen, such is the power of the Prince of Darkness that he can kill with a single look. Attacks against Ganon will prove fruitless unless Link attacks with the sacred book.
I mean, that's sure to do some damage. Look at the size of that thing. So now we know Ganon's weakness. But there is an additional thing going on with Ganon's Lair, even though you could go to it sooner. So we're gonna go to Lupe.
Consider Lupe the most dangerous of Ganon's minions.
With this ruby, I replace your soul. You will obey.
Ow! Ow!
I'm pretty sure the Caridian was leaning into that crystal.
Consider...
No, I don't want to see that again. Look, I've seen Flight of Dragons. I'm kind of a fan of the transformation trope in some stories, but this just does it completely wrong. Completely and totally wrong. This game does everything wrong. Everybody likes this because of the irony, I swear. I'm trying to remember how I get up on here. Ah, like that. Ah, yeah, the hidden foreground elements that are also platforms. I love them. This one here. Pixel hunting, but with platforming. Ah, at least we could go back through a door, because I hit the item button. Use our magic lantern. Now, somebody told me that it still uses lamp oil, and there's supposed to be another upgrade for the lantern somewhere. Yeah, it uses lamp oil yet. It just stays lit longer. So, I don't know where there's a third lantern upgrade. I really don't. I don't remember seeing one. Maybe I blocked that part out of my memory. I've seen a dearth of Lupe around here. It's just, monsters. And you know what? I don't want to die. So I'm just going to use the canteen for the heck of it. It'll get refilled eventually anyway. By the way, this is a dungeon, and you can get stuck in it by going to the left or right. Actually, you're supposed to go up. And for some reason, I couldn't get up on that platform.
See me? Now you don't.
Oh, it's him again. Stop with the YouTube noises. I will make you stop with my shooty sword, and also this. Time to deflate a pig.
Lucky shot.
Golly!
And he's flattened again. We'll never see him again. And we're supposed to head down this way. Let's do a funky sideways jump. Also, do I have 7 hearts? No, I don't.
I spy with my eyes someone who must die.
I'm not really sold on the bad guy voice for Lupe. Oh, hey, the lantern's gone. You need the Crystal of Reflection, aka the Reflective Shield, to deal with Lupe, so you can bounce her magic right back at her. Problem is, her magic arcs.
I will not die. Oh!
Yeah, you will, because we never see you again. Ever. Not even in the sequel. Yeah, the Wand of Gamelon, she is replaced by some other budget minion. Lupe's dead. You got pretty much all the minions. Militron didn't make his return appearance yet, so he's still in the cards, I'm sure. Let's go to Hermit Flat. Oh yeah, I'm sure Ganon has something to say about us getting that whatever it is. What was that called again? I don't care. It's something vision, but now we'll be able to see sand enemies, those guys that shoot at us. Need to get up on this thing somehow. I know there's a platform. I think we actually have to start using the winged helmet. Somehow. Oh, by the way, the winged helmet could drop you right into the insta-death sand, if you're not careful with it. I could have sworn there was a way to jump up. Maybe I'm just making up things to make this game interesting. I know you're there. Come on out, thank you. You're worth 20 rupees. Judging it? There we go. You could do that normally, too. But, once again, you know, the whole thing.
At last, you have the vision to find my house. Now you will see the sand kroomies that prevent your approach to Ganon. Go with many blessings.
Oh, okay, that's where he gets the information. Also, this is where Ganon lives. He doesn't even live in Hyrule. Ah, okay, that's the third lantern. This is the infinite lantern. You can also see the sand chromies. I'm not quite sure what the sand chromies are. But hey, at least we get to go to Ganon. One final time. Let's just finish this game. Alright, I don't need lamp oil, but I might need some ropes. Also, we might as well talk to Morshu one last time. Grab a couple bombs just in case I need them. Got plenty of rope, plenty of bombs, little bit of lamp oil just in case my information's wrong.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
That's for the fans. I know there's fans. I know you have Stockholm Syndrome. But finally, Ganons Lair. Time to finally finish this horrendous game. So, it's something with the skull, yeah. There's a raft right here. We must ride across it. I think those are sand chromies. The sand thing that shoots at you. Or maybe it's these things that are flying. You could kinda make that jump, but I think it requires us to use the winged helmet for that one. Stop it. Stop it, I say. I tried to block that fireball. It didn't work in my favor. Alright. Winged helmet, go! For some reason you couldn't enter from the other direction. No, the entrance has to be over here. Also, there's a moving rock you could barely see in the lava. Otherwise you can't make that jump. Not even with the winged helmet. This is basically where you just farm for rupees, in case you didn't buy enough rope. Or never collected enough rupees, even though I got plenty. I would love to know how hard this game was in the original.
Now you must die!
You again, huh? Also, he has, things here? Yep, it doesn't use lamp oil anymore. That's good. He's got rope snakes. And not the fun one from Mother 3. I know they call the snakes rope in Zelda, but they're taking it literally.
Oh my goodness, this is awful!
Don't worry, Militron, it's almost over. You will be able to retire soon. Ganon's Lair is not exactly hard, especially when you have infinite lives. I think these are supposed to be the ropes. Those flying snakes. I miss the ones that charge at you. I miss Oracle of Ages, at least it was competent. This seems Ganon-y. Again with the non-Zelda music. And this is where you kind of need rope. There's no way you're going to be able to jump up that. Maybe it's a good idea to move as far as possible. Because if you die, you have to start at the bottom again and use some more rope. The lantern still goes out, even though it doesn't use lamp oil anymore. Well, here we are. Finally. And in 16 minutes, too.
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Koridai, or else you will die.
His face is already the greatest in Hyrule. Why does he want this stinky place to remember him? So, like we were told by Aipo the Reader, he's immune to attacks. We must throw the book at him, literally.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!
And now you get to have a balloon trip. Enjoy dating the princess, you jerk. Are we kidding? Not even Witch wants his pheromones. And a real Zelda, I hope. Are you Garonu? Let's find out with my sword. You're not dying. You might be safe.
Why'd you do that?
I just saved you from Ganon.
You did not.
Well done, Link. Ganon is once again imprisoned. Come. Look, already Koridai is returning to harmony.
Oh, God!
Birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful?
I think we found the face of evil.
As it is written, you, Link, are the hero of Koridai.
I guess that's worth a kiss, huh? Ha! I won!
A cancelled series, because this game and the sequel and the other one is awful. Here's the people responsible for reincarnating this monstrosity. I'd like to point out that Zelda woke up in like some kind of weird Ganon temple, and Link says, "I saved you from Ganon," and she's like, "Yeah, right. When have you ever saved anybody, Link? You were hallucinating the first two movies, the games." These games are a pretty good testament to why we'll never have a Zelda movie. Whenever Link speaks, it's just terrible. By the way, these are the original people to blame. Jeffrey Rath. Did he ever get work again? I'm just wondering, did anybody from this game ever get any more voice work, or any work in general? I'm sure they got something at like maybe a fast food joint. Maybe the king... it might be the Mandela effect, but I think the king got some work somewhere and he was competent at that. But that might be just spewing out my cake hole. By the way, roughly 6 people worked on this game, and an animation group from Russia. Don't copy this game! This is a totally legit copy. Nintendo, do not sue. Nintendo, don't do it! No! Yeah, right, like Nintendo would admit this game exists. And you know what? Since it's about, 2 weeks or so left in 2020, I might as well do Wand of Gamelon too. just to end a terrible year with a terrible game. And then we could start the next year with some good games. Thinking maybe Live Alive? Or Knit Underground, since I've been talking about that for like 2 years now and not done it. But next, it's Zelda the Wand of Gamelon. Prepare for more suffering. This has been Link the Phases of Evil. And regrettably, I've been ArmoredChocobo. Good night.